Welcome back to Sip, Savor, and Celebrate. I'm Chris.
And I'm Devin.
And we're doing a end of year top 2 bourbon pick. This is over the year we've had a lot of great bourbons. Yeah, that's nice. But ultimately, we've had a great year all together. I hope you guys always hit that subscribe button, share us with your friends, don't forget the notification bell. And with that, what would be your number 2 pick?
My number 2 pick, okay.
And why? Ooh.
So, I am going to go with Underground, the bourbon whiskey with the black cherry one.
That was good.
And the reason why is because I think it's unparalleled to any other bourbon on the market. When I told you I needed something different, I wanted something different in flavors than every other bottle.
Yeah, that did it.
This delivered.
Yes.
You get the beautiful mash, you get the beautiful cherry, you get, the nice peppers. Even on that, I'm getting a little bit of smoke today.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
And it
I
definitely
love that cherry undertone.
Right, it definitely
So
hits
nice.
it, versus, the pepper and the leather and just the same kind of review most bourbons have, just because they all start the same way.
There you go. I chose for my number 2, and it really surprised me, but the Penelope that's been finished with the French oak staves. This was surprisingly delicious. I wasn't expecting it, but it just was so complex, so full-bodied. I really, really enjoyed that. Just to remember, oh no.
I think I forgot that one.
Definitely. Just a little taste. It was supposed to be a little taste.
Oops. I actually, yeah, that's good. That was accidentally Yes, I do remember this being one we agreed on.
Yeah, it was just so beautiful and delicious. Yep. There it is. Cheers, brother.
Let's save that for the cheers at the end.
Oops.
All right. Number 1.
You want to go first? No, I'll go.
I was just going to talk about how difficult even this was of a choice.
It truly is.
Because we do have a lot of beautiful ones. They all, yes, are the bourbon family, but all seem to break up and taste different and are artfully crafted differently. And
Right.
each one of them has a history all of their own.
They do. They really, really do. There's so many that have been a long time back from like the war and, like Civil War even,
Right? Prohibition before that.
Yes, and we have a rich history when it comes to making that kind of spirit. But even though they're all bourbons, they're all whiskeys, they all have different tastes. It's just like, do you prefer Coke? Do you prefer Pepsi?
Right.
They both are colas, but they have different flavors. And that's a hard thing. But mine...
So let's talk about yours.
I chose Booker's. And I'm telling you what, this Booker's just gives me such beautiful notes of the corn mash with the rounded fullness from the barrel, but it has this toast to it that is just blooms when you let it sit in the glass for a second, and then you smell and drink at the same time. I'm telling you what, that's why I chose this one. It just is hitting all the check marks for me. And I love Blanton's, trust me, I love Blanton's.
Right.
That would definitely be a honorable mention for me. But these are my top 2 for the year.
Booker's was absolutely delicious. It was one of mine. But when I think about, being a top on my list, it's something that I might be able to grab out really easily, as well as something that might be slightly elevated in means of, the line or the production.
Okay.
And so I went with the Woodford Reserve 124.7. So the high proof Woodford.
That was good.
Makes an amazing drink, neat, straight, and it's Woodford, you know. Like I said, this is something we can typically get when we get out. Might not always be the high proof, but still beautiful flavors
Woodford
to it.
does a good job.
And, you know, they've got different series, if we want to call it. They've got the regular, they got the double oak, they got the high proof.
Yep.
They do a great job. So that is where I'm at with them.
I like this one because it did have a, even though it was high proof, it really was really smooth for a high proof. Normally, something like that what was it? Was it the Jack Daniels?
Yep.
Oh my God! It took forever for it to calm down to where I could get my face close enough to the glass because it was super strong. But once it mellowed out, that was really, really good. And I've been seeing a lot of people start to post videos about that Jack Daniels that we got. But yeah, it's wonderful. These are great options. What is your top 2 favorite bourbons? Put it down in the comments. Don't forget to share us. But always remember to sip,
Savor, and celebrate.
Salud.